How often do you cook? You cook most nights. Most nights she cooks, and sometimes twice a day she will cook. She'll often cook a lunch type meal, especially on a work day before I'm going into work. Sometimes she'll cook a lunch type thing and then a dinner type thing. Most, I'd say probably 6 out of 7 nights out of the week or so, you'll cook a dinner.
You ladies want to know why I cook so much? Because I don't have to do the dishes.
It's true. I do all the dishes all the time.
Mm-hmm. Pretty damn sweet. And now I'm starting to wheeze because you've made me laugh too much.
Sorry.
Why did your ass wait so long to marry me?
Why did my ass wait so long to marry her? Well, it was a number of different things, I guess you would say. To start out with, it took me a while to propose because, well, first of all, in those times I really didn't feel like I could afford a decent ring, and then we came to the agreement that we would just get a ring and do it. And then also I was kind of hesitant because I'd had some rough experiences with proposing to females. Just one, but it was bad. Just leave it at that. So it made me a little hesitant to pop the question because my assumption was that I would do it, and either she would say no or she would say yes, and then leave me a week later. So that was that. And then after the engagement happened, which was like 2 years in, 09,
yeah 2 years.
So 2 years in. After that, we never really. We never really had much money, but then we kind of waffled on what kind of marriage, what kind of actual wedding we wanted, and it was never like super high on our priority list to have a big one. And since we weren't really having a big one, it was never super high on our priority list to have one. It was one of those things where we were just together, and we never thought we got to get this taken care of now. We gotta make this official, because I wasn't going anywhere. She'd already hobbled me, and I was not going to move anymore, and I didn't think she was ever going to go anywhere. So I was, I see it. Anyway, we got married. Really, when we did get married, just for the hell of it, more or less. We just said,
to get a piece of paper to tell everybody screw you.
Yeah, it was a lot of people. It wasn't for the people so much that harassed the hell out of us until we did it. It was just because,
Pretty much. We had somebody to watch the kid, an extra $20.
Yeah, really, and that was
about it.
That was the process.
And he had the day off
to make the decision. We're just like, all right, so when do you not work, and when are we going to have a babysitter? And it turned out to be such a quick thing when we went to the courthouse. Anyway, we could have done it on one of the days that I worked. It was
20 minutes.
Yeah, it's 20 minutes pretty much the whole thing. To park, go in, get the marriage done, get everything, all the paperwork filled out, and then get back out to the car. We timed it because we needed to put money into a parking meter, and we got back out. Only 20 minutes had passed.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
however, I do think the crazy black lady was just being sarcastic and wanted a sarcastic kind of answer.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. You are so great. Ow. Anyway, this happens all the time. That brings us to the next question.
Am I bitchy?
Is Ashley bitchy? It's important that I answer this properly. She is a very emotional human being. She is
It's true.
prone to being, I don't want to say she's not controlled by her emotions, but she is swayed by them easily and frequently. And in many cases, those emotions are not too keen on me. But
Stupid cock.
yeah, a lot of that. No, she's not bitchy. I'd say that she is just very wears her heart out on her sleeve, and that's fine. That's I love her for it. I wouldn't want some waif of a woman who just shrinks into herself and doesn't express herself at all. Go women and women's rights. Attica. No, that's how I love her. So I signed up for it, and anyone who says otherwise, it was over 5 years before I married her, so I knew what I was getting into.
Yeah, it's true.
So yeah, I was fully aware.
Look, I found more questions.
Oh, good. Got more questions.
What would I be doing if I were a stay-at-home mom? I'm pretty sure they answered that.
Yeah, we did that one already.
How often do we get time alone? Do we go out? Well,
no.
Our time alone consists of our grocery shopping trips every week. We won't take the monster to the store. It's terrible. We've tried it. No.
That's the only regular thing that we do is going to the store without him.
We try to get an actual date once a month.
Once a month if we're
lucky.
If we can swing it.
Yeah.
Because it's just hard to find somebody to watch them. If the mom is visiting, then we can usually get something done then. And my dad can watch them, but not for a whole day or anything like that.
No, so I wouldn't do that to him anyway. It's
limited to about 3 or 4 hours tops that we can swing something, unless he comes back up. So.
And as far as going out, we usually go out to eat and maybe like looking around, shopping kind of thing.
Walk around.
We don't spend a lot of money most of the time. Sometimes we do because I'm an impulsive buyer. That's the word.
Yeah, it usually leads to her wanting to buy something and me trying for 5 minutes to not get her to buy it.
By 5 minutes, it's like 35 seconds, by the way.
Well, it depends on how much I want the thing too.
Oh, okay.
How much I put up a fight. So it's not all you.
Okay.
I'm supposed to. It's my job to be the responsible one. I just usually fit that.
It's true.
So.
Do we get along with our in-laws?
Well, there's.
It's a pretty.
I get along very well with her parents.
I know, because they rock.
Because they're awesome. She gets along very well with my dad, and then I'm just not at all with the other one the one that birthed me, and doesn't have much to do with me anymore.
But you all know that story.
Yeah, so you're aware of what's going on there.
Yeah. Okay, next question.
Final question.
How often do we fight?
How do we fight, and does it get bad?
It never gets bad.
Never.
Well, I mean, I might have said some pretty terrible things when I was pregnant, but that was before I knew I was pregnant. I was just a crazy emotional wreck.
Just a handful of times since we've been together at all has it gotten to the point where I didn't want to be around you, but it was never like to the point where I wanted to not be with you ever again anymore. Just some things, it said that, ooh, ow, some very ouchy things.
Daggers.
Some daggers. She's got daggers, folks, so look out. But yeah, and I am not a very fighty kind of a person anyway. So
no, he just gets quiet, and it's no fun when he's just quiet and doesn't argue back.
It's my defense mechanism, and I just.
How am I supposed to resolve anything if he doesn't argue back?
I don't. You just win. Is what.
Oh, okay. I like that game. I like the I win game.
No, you always win. You just have to get mad, and then you win everything. So I shouldn't have said that, but that's how it goes.
Thanks for bringing that out of him. I like that. And
you knew that anyway, don't you? You knew if you just rake me over the coals for a little bit, you'll get it. You get what you want.
Can't help it, I'm awesome.
Or even if you don't, you usually get what you want. So
Yeah.
in any case, you just get what you want.
Oh, but now that I realize this, back to the question way at the beginning, talking about other children.
Oh, yeah.
I want another baby now, but he told me I have to wait.
That was the one thing that I've ever been able to stick to my guns about, and it's not because I don't want her to have one, because I do. It's just bad timing, and I know when good timing is going to happen, and so I just said, let's compromise and make it when good timing happens. And so that's how, she'll probably work me over between now and then, and it'll be sooner than, it's not that I even made it up for just, it's not like 10 years or something like that. It's
10 years.
For everybody that's wondering,
10 years.
It's pretty much just like early next year.
10 years.
Don't even worry about it.
10 years.
But
he doesn't understand the clock.
Yeah, I don't.
And I can't backdoor him either. He kind of noticed that doctor's office be missing from getting ready to take it out.
Yeah, it's true though.
And so that's our video. We hope you had a lovely time watching us, and we're sorry it's really long, but we're funny. So, bye!
Bye, we miss you, everyone. Bye-bye.